Hello world and welcome back to my channel Honza's Collection. Finally we have a new video here. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Sorry that it took so long. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. But we are back, and first things first, as you can see, I have a new studio. It is Folio Foldable Studio number 3. So I bought a new one, the bigger one, and hopefully it should be better for you guys to see everything with improved quality and better visuals. So hopefully you guys will be able to see the difference. I'm still trying to figure things out to see what works, what is not working. So please let me know down in the comments below. What do you think so far? If it's okay, if I should change something, if it should be lighter or not, if it should be darker or not, and whatever. But back to the main part. We are here today to talk about the Joker. The Joker from The Dark Knight, which means we are looking at Heath Ledger, and this is a statue, and it has been made by the company Diamond Select Toys. It is also their gallery diorama, and it is from the second movie from the Dark Knight trilogy, which is of course The Dark Knight. So as you can see here, we have the box itself. It's pretty straightforward, nothing really special around here. So as you can see, their main they are mainly trying to show you like what is on the inside, but important part here is that do not be confused by this picture, because this is not a photo of the statue which you can find on the inside, even though that it might looks like it, but it could confuse you because it is I don't know if they photoshopped it or if it is some sort of prototype or how this picture has been made in the past. But the design, which is by Sean Knapp, and sculpt, which is by Rocco Tartamella, is actually different on the statue itself than what is on the box here. And I can immediately tell you the main differences here, because first of all, the head sculpt here is much more detailed and also much better than what you can find on the statue. Then also, this card right here, you can see that this is only one card, and you can see it from the darker side, let's call it this way, and I will show you the difference. And then also you can see that he has this silver piece right here, which is actually not painted on the statue. So I will show you guys everything in a minute, but just to finalize what you can see right here. So this is the top, this is the bottom, so nothing really special. So let's move things forward and see what is on the inside. I think I should also mention that I'm doing this review or this retro unboxing just because I have decided to move on from this statue. I'm selling it currently to the different owner, and I am planning to order either Hot Toys Joker from the Dark Knight or the Joker from Queen Studios in 1/6 scale. So we'll see how happy I will be in this, and in the meantime you can take a look at the heroes and villains from also Diamond Select Toys. You can see the prospect here. Well, in this case, like, we are usually looking at the Marvel statues here, but this time you have some DC, so hopefully you are happy to see them. But for me personally, I wouldn't choose anybody from these people, because to me it's very comic accurate. There are not many details. The outfits are very simple and straightforward, and there is not many things which you can actually like appreciate. Let's put it this way. So nothing really for me here, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys will choose something, and you could potentially like it. On the other side, it is even worse, at least for me, because I don't really like busts at all. I don't want any busts in my house. I think it's a very strange thing just to cut the person in half and to have it like a part of it. Like, I never really understood it, and I wouldn't buy a single bust, like even if it would be my most favorite hero or whatever. I just don't get it. So nothing for me here. But here we have the Joker. And first things first, the pose. I think that this pose is not as good as it could be, because it's kind of strange, and I think they tried to mix like two things together, which is like to have this bank robbery from the scene where he's in the bank with this mask, and also with the bag over here, and then also to have Joker as he usually is with the cards. And I'm not sure if it was even in the movie in like that. I have seen the movie in a well, it's been a long time since I have seen this, so maybe some of you guys can let me know if I'm stupid and I don't remember something iconic. But in my perspective, like, I think that more iconic version of Joker would be, for example, in the scene with the pencil, or where the scene where he is like trying to explode himself and everyone around him with the grenades, which are being hidden right here. So that would be more iconic for me. This pose, I don't really like it that much. But on the other hand, I still love the way how Heath Ledger portrayed it, Joker, on the big screen, and he is still by far my most favorite Joker of all time, and I'm pretty sure you guys have it the same. So I really wanted to have the representation of Heath Ledger's Joker in my collection, and I think that for this purpose, this is a good statue, because it's still quite cheap, and you can see immediately that this is Heath Ledger's Joker. So I think that's very important. On the other hand, there are some things which I don't really like that much on this statue, and one of them is the outfit, which I found strange even in the movie, because, like, let's be honest, like, Gotham is supposed to be like some sort of darker version of New York, and as far as I know, in New York it can be quite cold, but I don't think that they have like such a strong winter all year, or like even in the movie, because like he has a shirt, he has a vest, then he has like some sort of blazer, or like I'm missing the English expressions for the clothes, but as you can see, he has like 4 different versions of outfit on him, so I think it's quite a lot. And also this statue is made from PVC, so that means it's not as detailed and not as realistic as it could be and as it is when we are talking about, for example, Hot Toys or Queen Studios, or even like Prime One statues and all these kind of crazy amazing things which I can't afford at the moment, and I don't have a space for it. But for this smaller interpretation of Joker, I think it's quite okay, but the fact that it has been from PVC also means that for example, the clothes is a little bit more shiny. You can see how it reflects the light, for example here on the trousers, or even here. So it's a little bit too shiny, so he looks a little bit more plasticky that I would like. So that's one thing. And also let's talk about details, because if I will show you the head sculpt a little bit more, then you can see, like, it's not a bad sculpt. I think they have done a pretty decent job with the hair. And the face, like you can see that they are trying to portray Heath Ledger here, and they did some really good details here. And even though that I cannot really see Heath here, at least I can see like the main characteristics or main features on his masks, which means like, first of all, the scars around his mouth, so they tried to show them here. I also like the black makeup around his eyes, and the way how the color of the makeup is slowly like trying to go down. It's not really perfect. By the way, here you can see that he has 6 cards in his hand, and it's definitely different than what you have seen on the box. And I also like the forehead, but like, first of all, I'm not really sure if this gray area around here, if it was supposed to be here to do this, let's say, darker spectrum of colors, or if it's just a bad paint job. I guess the authors should let me know here. But on the other hand, I really like how the white makeup has been put on his face, because you can still see the wrinkles on his forehead, and you can also see that there are some parts which are orange, so you can see the skin underneath it, and this looks really great in my opinion, and it is much better than what I would expect from a statue which is as cheap as this one. So I think that they have done a pretty nice job here. So as you can see yourself. And also let's talk about the base, because here the base, it's, I would say, classic Diamond Select Toys base. It's nothing really amazing. Like, you have the wood here, you have like four pieces of money, so like it's a nice touch, but the whole stone part, I'm not sure if I like it. I would call it average. So yeah, that's how Joker looks like, but I think that this review wouldn't be complete if we wouldn't compare him with let's say more people. Alright, so here we have the second Joker, and as you can see, this is a Joker from comic book series called Killing Joke, In Czech language, it's being called Kameňák a další příběhy, and it is a very famous comic book, which I'm sure you are familiar with. So it is, I think it is fair to say that it is as iconic in comics books as Heath Ledger is iconic in the movies. So I think that they both like look great together. Like if I would have to choose, I would still go with the Heath Ledger, because as you know, I'm always more leaning towards the movie versions of the characters in Marvel and DC universes. So if I would have to choose one, I would go with Heath Ledger. But if you are just collecting Jokers, or if you are collecting like Batman universe or whatever, then I think it is still like both of them really looks great. And by the way, before I will forget this, you can see that they just didn't do the paint job properly, so it is not silver, as I said before. So that's Joker, and let's do one more thing. Right, I think you wanted to see this a little bit more, don't you? So here we have Bane from The Dark Knight Rises, the third installment of the Nolan trilogy, and I think he also looks amazing, and I think you can already can see the review which I did on this guy, so it is somewhere on my channel already, or it will be there very soon. And as you can see, like there is like not much which you can say against the Bane, because they did a really great job here. And I think that this series wouldn't be complete if we wouldn't add Mr. Batman himself, right? So here we have him. This is how Diamond Select Diamond Select Toys has decided to like give us the Batman from the Dark Knight trilogy. So they are all from the same line, from the same company. That's basically how they should all should have been together. I'm not sure if they did another heroes or villains from Nolan trilogy. I suppose they probably did, but I have never seen them before, so I'm not sure if this series is complete or not, but at least we have the main characters here. Maybe there is like Catwoman or Harvey Dent, or maybe even Alfred somewhere. I don't know. You can let me know down in the comments below. And you can also see that, by the way, Batman is looking at the Joker's cards. So they are not really communicating together, but I think that they both look pretty good. So that's as far as we can go at the moment. So I'm selling Joker right now, and I'm expecting all these heroes and villains one day back together, just made by Hot Toys. So we'll see if I will be lucky with that. And so far so good. And if you did like this review, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, put like, or let me know in the comments below which Joker is your favorite one, and why you are saying that it is a Heath Ledger. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.